Oh my god. So yeah, my camera just shut off on me because it told me like I didn't have enough device storage, so cut me off in the middle of a sentence. Fucking stupid ass phone. But I mean, let me just wrap up La La Land real quick. Yeah, like I love how in the movie he has a certain style where like he'll show, like maybe this won't make any sense of me explaining it, but try to understand. Like where like you'll be like a fast motion switch, like you'll see someone dancing, and then like you'll switch real quick to like alright, then let me give you a little preview. I guess I can like. Are you looking at me right now and just switch to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to explain. You gotta see the movie to understand what I'm really talking about. But like, someone's dancing, switch to someone on the piano, and then switch back. It's just a really cool effect I like. But moving on to number 4 now. Number 4 for me is Rogue One. Man, like. It's crazy, man. Like, it's really, really well done. I was scared hearing about all the reshoots and all that. But then again, like, a lot of movies have reshoots, Like, many of these blockbusters have reshoots so they can make the movie as good as possible for the consumers, the audience and shit, and the critics and all that. What can I say, man? Like, it has an amazing third act where I was on the edge of my seat. I haven't been on the edge of my seat like that in a Star Wars film for a while. Like, even Force Awakens. I like Force Awakens, but I think Rogue One is a superior film overall. Like, what can I say, man? The Vader scene, that's the first thing you have to go to. The whole third act with them trying to get the Death Star plans, and even before that, man, like, the exciting part where, well, spoiler alert, like where Jyn goes to save her father, and they're in that like rainy mountain area and shit. It looked cool, you know what I'm saying? Like they had like different environments that were unique. Like you didn't really see that shit in other Star Wars films. So I mean, who knows? Maybe in the future something will just like shit on Rogue One. And I'll just change my my list, because right now for me it's Empire, Rogue One, and then I think A New Hope, and then Force Awakens, and then Return of the Jedi. I have A New Hope over Force Awakens because Force Awakens is just really just like A New Hope repackaged. I mean, let's be honest. Like anybody can see that. It's truth. Like Force Awakens has some good shit. Has some great new characters and stuff, but like it's episode 4 all over again. Hopefully episode 8 is not Empire Strikes Back. Can we not do the same shit we did from like fucking 20, 30 years ago? All right. But all right. Number 3. Try to finish this shit quickly. I gotta get back to work, Civil War, number 3. Amazing movie. Culmination of everything in the MCU. It's up there. It's up there as far as the best MCU films. It's either 3 or 2 for me. Winter Soldier's still up there. It's fucking amazing. And then there's the first Avengers, of course. I mean, that's what really made everybody take notice and shit. And then for me, also up there is Guardians, man. Over the last couple of years, like, I really have learned to appreciate that movie for how fun it is. It's a fun film, and I'm really excited for Guardians 2. Guardians Volume 2. Shit, let me correct myself. But yeah, Civil War, fucking amazing. Spider-Man, Black Panther, Vision, Scarlet Witch, Captain America, Winter Soldier, Falcon, Ant-Man, Iron Man. Just keep going on and on and on. Like, it's fucking amazing. I mean, you don't need me to tell you that. If you see Civil War, you know what it is, man. It's one of Marvel Studios' best movies ever made. But number two and one, like people might fucking try to kill me for naming these over Rogue One, La La Land, Civil War, Deadpool, all these other great films, but this is my top 10, so if you don't like it, suck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, simple as that. But number two for me, a movie I really, really love, and I recommend anybody sees it, because it just took me by surprise by how good it was. Like, I had to pay for it. It was like what, $10 rental. You know, I was like, fuck it. Or maybe it was a little cheap. Maybe it was like $5. But I just didn't want to spend my money on it if it wasn't gonna be good. But I don't regret it. I really love Sing Street, man. Yeah. Wait, did I ever say it? I don't. But it's Sing Street. All right, Sing Street. It's such a great coming of age kind of story. You know, this boy is trying to impress this girl. He makes a band. He makes friends. You know. He has a brother. You know, who really cares for him and stuff. And like, you know, it's really like his mentor and shit. It's just such a fun film. You know, it's just great music. You know, Riddle the Model and Drive It Like You Stole It. It's just great, man. It has Littlefinger from Game of Thrones as the kid's father in there and shit. I mean, I can't really say much more about it. It's just a really great film. And I really hope it gets some attention at the Oscars. But it probably won't, because it's like it's getting any attention at any of the other award shows. Like, I mean, Golden Globes apparently don't really matter. According to John Campea, they don't mean shit. But, you know, not the Critics' Choice Awards or the PGAs, all that shit. I'm not really seeing any love for Sing Street, so probably won't, you know, get shit. Just like this other, you know, movie, which is my number one film of the year to me. You know, probably won't, because I haven't seen any kind of attention for it, even though it's really one of the best films of the year, probably. And my number one is The Nice Guys. Yep. I don't know if any of you seen it. It came out, like, I think around the summertime, like May, something like that. I think it was May. Starring Ryan Gosling again. You know, he's a really good actor. I can't even deny this nigga. Oh God, I can't call him that. He's white. I can't call him nigga. But this guy, he's a really good actor, man. I mean, I think eventually he's gonna win a Best Actor. He could win a Best Actor for La La Land. You never know. I mean, it could happen, but I think that would be Highway Robbery over Denzel's performance in Fences. I would cause a riot outside the Academy doors if that shit happened. But yeah, Nice Guys, man. It's just a good throwback 70s film. It's directed by Shane Black. I have mixed opinions on. Wait, I think his last movie was Iron Man 3, right? Or maybe it was something else. I don't remember. I could look it up after this video, but I think his film before this was Iron Man 3. I thought it was okay, you know, for what it was. You know, like, it was a Shane Black film for sure. Like, you know, like Shane Black has a certain style that you can just tell. When you're watching the film, you can just tell he has that certain style of wit and comedy and shit in there. But yeah, Nice Guys, man. The daughter in there is funny and shit. It's a great watch, man. Like, honestly, I have it above all these other films because it's so unique. Like Chris Stuckman said. Like Chris Stuckman said, you know, people complain and say that Hollywood doesn't make any more original films. And then, you know, they do make original films, but people don't go out to see them. Like The Nice Guys. This is an original film. It's set in the 70s. It's a buddy cop kind of thing. It's really funny. It's very entertaining and shit. It just fell under the radar. It didn't make any money. People didn't care about it and shit. which is understandable because, you know, there's all these other big movies coming out like Civil War and Rogue One and Deadpool and Strange and all these other, you know, superhero films and shit, and you know, just fell on the radar. But I love it, man. So I'm gonna end this video here. Hope I did a good job. You know, I'm just doing this from the fucking break room of my job. You know, about to go back to work. Yeah, I'm ending here. Hope you enjoyed my rambling. You know, so fuck it. Let me just do this video real quick in my fat face. I'm gonna lose some weight soon enough. All right, peace.